This is Q Radio.
Q Radio, better music and local news. 16 minutes past 11 o'clock is the time. And programmes that you and I have been watching recently, including things like The Apprentice and last year's successful Northern Ireland candidate, Dr. Leah Totten, of course. Programmes like that have brought an increased awareness or interest for us into the world of business. And I'm thinking particularly of women in business. And joining me now on the other end of the line is Chief Executive Causeway Enterprise Agency, Jayne Taggart. Jayne, good morning.
Good morning, Denis.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Q Radio's On the QT. Women in business, is it such a difficult thing for women still to do, or how do they manage to get in and to be successful?
Denis, I think starting a business generally is a huge challenge for anybody, and it does require, a great deal of work and commitment. But for women, I think it is fair to say that there are some barriers that are harder for them to overcome. And it's trying to get through that.
I wonder, are you suggesting that it's actually that women have more of an uphill climb, more of a struggle, need more determination?
Yeah, I think it's fairness. It's a lot to do with the business environment and the culture that we have here in Northern Ireland. That can create those barriers. For instance, probably one of the biggest hurdles would be around obtaining finance. If you don't have the finance in place, it's very hard. No matter how good your idea is, you need the resources, you need the finance behind you to get it started. Certainly recent research would tell you that it is much harder for women to be taken seriously and to get the same level of capital or loan investment as men are offered.
This, at the risk of going into cliches, Jayne, this is 2015. Why are women having difficulty in being, and as you say, taken seriously? It does go back to that culture thing, and I think it's the reason maybe behind why women are setting up in business. A lot of the reason, can very often be around finding something that fits with their whole, life-work balance. So for a lot of women starting business, they are starting at part-time, and sometimes then the perception is, well, are they really serious about it? But locally here, Denis, if you looked at the statistics across the UK, it's quite frightening. They would say, only 18% of women are in business. But locally here in Coleraine, if we were to look at our startups, we're supporting in the region of 130 new startups every year. And I pulled the figures yesterday just to look, and 46% of those are women. So locally here in Coleraine, we're doing very well, and female entrepreneurs are getting out there and making a go of it, which is fantastic. It's very good, Jayne. I have to say this without sounding as though I'm patronising you, and I'm not, and I don't mean to do that. Perhaps some men are frightened of what some women can do, and isn't it fantastic that women can manage that 46% figure?
Yeah, no, absolutely. The reality is, to do business successfully, it isn't a different set of skills that women require. It takes the same set of skills to make the business work. But I think why so many women are starting here locally and holding their own, if you say, with their counterparts, it's an awful lot to do with the support network that they're tapping into, and generally, that's not just available. It's not just available for women. It's available across the board. We have some specific initiatives around women, but I think that plays a huge role in their success. And even if we look at retention levels and down the line, when women are in business a year down the line, again, the statistics are very good. We're a good 20% above the UK average. And I do think it's an awful lot to do with support network that they have the opportunity to tap into.
If we have women, for example, and hopefully we have women at home and at work at the moment listening into On the QT, if they have some sort of vague notion of an idea, what should they do?
I would really, really encourage them to contact the Enterprise Agency. We're the first port of call. Come along. We have a team of fantastic business advisors there. It's a very relaxed, friendly, warm environment. You don't need to feel intimidated at all. You might have this idea but think you never ever would have the skills or the knowledge to take it forward, do anything with it. And the team of advisors there will take you by the hand, walk you through, provide you training, provide you one-to-one support, help you write a business plan, help you raise the finance. That's your first port of call. Come on, talk to us, please. We would love to hear from you.
That sounds very good. So no need to be fearful, no need to be frightened. That the team at Causeway Enterprise Agency can and will help out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Have you contact details there, Jayne, just before we part
yes,
company?
You can ring us directly on 028 703 56318.
Yep.
Our website is www.causeway-enterprise.co.uk. You'll find us on Facebook as well. Please like us. It's a great way of keeping informed with what's happening and what events are out there that they can come along and join in on.
Okay, very good. I was saying we're just going to part company here because we are running out of time. Have you something in the next couple of 3 months that maybe we could get back to you about?
Yes, we will be running. We always run every year on Women's Entrepreneurship Day, which happens in March. Our Go Women conference. So that will be something that we would love to be able to tell you more about. It's a great event to come along and hear from really good, successful role models right there doing successful business.
Okay, well, listen, I shall put that in our diary here for the On the QT production team, and we will get back to you before that and hopefully speak to you either over the phone or maybe person to person, might even get up there or something. But
brilliant.
That would be good fun. Jayne, thank you very much indeed. Jayne Taggart from the Causeway Enterprise Agency for finding time. Thank you for chatting to us this morning.
Thank you.
Okay, Jayne, thank you very much indeed. Time now has just gone 20 past 11. Great ideas, like those figures there. 46% of what's going on, the startups in the Coleraine Causeway Coast area to do with women. Really, really good. And if you do have a notion or an idea, do get in touch with Jayne Taggart. That number 7035 6318 and go and get listened to and get some help. 20 past 11. This is Q Radio, the home of better music like the Steve Miller Band and Rihanna, and they're along next.